Hello, welcome to Make It Monday. Today we're going to try a new thing. We're going to try to make a Christmas tree ornament, an actual Christmas tree for our Christmas tree. I've seen several different designs on Pinterest, and several of them are actual jewelry. But I just thought that I would maybe adapt our own version today to actually be a Christmas tree ornament because it's just so cute. So I encourage you to go on Pinterest if you're not, check it out, and just look at all the different creations out there to give you some ideas of things that you want to try to make, whether it be jewelry or whether it be for Christmas tree ornament. Um, so working with my favorite 18 gauge, I'm going to be doing the outside with 18 gauge, and I'm going to be using the wire in the middle 22 gauge because I feel like it'll be a little easier to weave it in and out. Haven't tried this before, so we're trying it together again for the first time. I just have an assortment of glass beads. I got more earthy colors because I just wanted to have kind of a rustic tree. So we'll see how they work. It's a good mix. I did keep with the round beads just to keep with looking like the ornaments on a tree so that our little tree will have its own ornaments. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the wire. I'm going to go try to get about the middle, and I'm going to bend it. Got my pliers. Let's see. I'm going to bend it this way. And we're going to bend it this way. Let's bend it a little bit closer. Okay. That's going to make our trunk of our tree. So then we're going to come up here. We'll hold and we're going to bend. We'll hold and we're going to bend. So now our wire looks like we've got the bottom of the tree. So let's come out. That's a pretty big trunk. I don't want to make a scrawny tree and a big trunk, but it'll be what it'll be. And let's come out about the same on this side. It doesn't have to be perfect. There. How about that? Okay. So I'm going to take this part here, the shorter part. I'm going to wrap it around our tree up here. Just going to do some loose wrap. Again, you can use your pliers for that if you want to. Got a little tail here. So let's take our little trusty favorites with their little pretty blue tape. Let's make us a little curve. Let's curl that bad boy up. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, I'm going to take these because I want to make a little bit bigger up here. I'll just wrap it around. There we go. What do you think? That looks good. That'll be pretty. I like it. Yep. Take this and just kind of, I'm just going to take this little loose end, just try to wrap it around the top there just a little bit. Well, you know what? I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make a little bit more of a curl in the middle. Just taking my pliers and just kind of curling it up. There. What do you think? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, I'm going to take my little trusty pliers. I'm going to hit this down just a little bit. Pliers. Hammer. I'm all up in the pliers. Let me switch tools mentally. Hammer. hammer. I'm just going to lightly tap this. If you lightly tap your wire, it helps to harden it, helps to strengthen it, and it's going to help to hold the shape a little bit. Just lightly tapping. You can lightly tap what you curled if you want to. Just do it real easy so you don't lose your shape. You don't want to lose your pretty. There we go. See, that's a little, see how it kind of makes it firmer? I don't know if you can tell. Makes it a little bit firmer and helps to harden it so it'll hold its shape. Alright, so I've got my 22 gauge wire. Nice and itsy bitsy. So let's figure out where we're going to start at. I say we start at the bottom. Work our way up. I'm left-handed, so I could be opposite. Been known to be opposite. Let's go ahead and get us a little starting point with our wire on our tree here. So I'm going to take it about right here. I'm just going to bend it around. If I can hold this where you can see. Got these I'm going to use. So we'll just bend it around here. Alright, I've got a little bit more there. I'm going to just snip that little piece off. Keep all your little bits. Alright, I'm just going to use this to kind of squeeze this down a little bit and get it kind of tight on there. Alright, see what we did? Just did a little wrap. Then I cut that off so it would be flush. See, there's no little edge cutting sticking out there. I didn't want to make it real tight. I didn't want to squeeze it down and kind of lose the form of what I was trying to do. Alright, so let's start with some little beads. I know I got a lot of wire. You know how I am. Have some wire. Now, to hold it in place, I'm just going to kind of do a little loop. And in doing so, I'm kind of keeping my idea of where the front of my tree. My front of my tree is kind of facing me. Because I wanted my pretty to be at the front. So I'm going to kind of wrap the wire. So it's kind of like that. It holds it in place and push it down, get it a little tight. See, it's kind of coming around behind. And if it comes in front, it's okay. I mean, we're trying this out. You know. So let's see about getting us another one. Alright. I can get it threaded on there. So I'm going to do that about right there, I think. Alright, wrapping it around just to kind of hold. I'm going to come down here, wrap my wire at the base of the tree a couple times. So it can kind of look like I'm stringing it. Let's see how that does. We move our beads as we kind of need to. Alright, do a little odd color. Put it right there. Just kind of doing that little wrap just to kind of hold it in place. Now, let's string our garland of beads right here. Wrap it twice. Oh, our little bead didn't stay down there. We can crook our wire later. We can go back and bend our wire, kind of put beads back where we want them and in position. So, you know, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just however your design fancy takes you. So I'm going to get us another bead up on here. Try to wrap it. Just a little crook there. Okay. And put a little bling in the middle. Got a little shiny bling. Ooh, pretty. That's the thing I like about the 22 gauge also, because I feel like you can bend it a whole lot easier to do what you want to do. Yeah, see, she's not wanting to stay. So we'll go back and we'll do some little crooks. I mean, hey, I'm just trying this out. See what we need to do. Let's do this here. Once. Alright, we're coming to the end of the ball game now with the wire. I really had picked out a lot more beads than what we're going to get to use. So let's see. We might take another piece of wire and kind of wrap back through. Let's do this one. I think that'd be pretty. Alright. Whoops, if I do this over here, you might can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, so I've kind of wrapped that there. I'm going to snip it kind of close. Keep your little piece, you never do know. I'm going to take my other pliers here and just kind of crank it down. Get it good and tight. Here we go. I don't want no rough edge to go hurting somebody. Alright, so beads are being a little, so I'm going to go back and make a little crook. You know what? I really need these for that. It helps get the crook in there pretty close. There we go. Anytime you need to tighten wire, get something in a spot, always put your little bend with your pliers. Just put your little crook. It's a little festive. Looks good. Little bend. It adds to the decoration. This one's being a little bit hairy too, ain't it? Let's get us a little extra bend in here. All right, those are acting okay. That one's still being a hard head. Let's crook that up. There we go. Okay, what do you think? I think we need to do another little wire through there. Maybe here to here, and then up that way. Let's try it. I'm going to cut this down a little bit, so we can wrap some more if we need to. Alright, so let's start back here. Get our little end wrapped on there. I know people use pliers. Use pliers, Galia. Use pliers. But you know, I just end up squeezing it with my finger and having the control, I guess it is. A little end. Keep up with your little metal bits. You don't want to get up into your fingers. There we go. Now, I think that'll look good going over to there. We need to have some red on here. We need some color. Well, this is kind of a rusticy, orangey red. Rusticy, orangey. It's okay. Let's do another bling. Get us some little shimmering light. How's that sound? We'll do that and over here. Get this back here. There we go. I think I'm just going to have to tighten that stuff up a little bit. I'm not wrapping it so good there. Alright. Get us a little bit overlaid. It's okay if it comes over here. There we go. It's all interconnected. I keep picking up them other pliers. There we go. Now, here. Let's see what we can do. Go ahead and bend me a little crook right here because she keeps wanting to come over. that one. I need to bend me a little crook right there because I really do want it to stay. Ooh, that looks good. I like it. What do you think? I know I've got some other beads, but I tell you, I about think I'm done. I really think that this has turned out really good. I like this. Well, we could save our beads and maybe we can make us another one. Make one as a gift. So here you go. This is how to just do you a quick little Christmas tree as an ornament. As I said before, just go on Pinterest, try to check out some ideas. Different people are doing different things with them, with stars, with Christmas trees, with just round ornaments, just all kinds of stuff. So many great ideas, so many wonderful projects to be had. But with this one, we used the 22 gauge wire for the small wire. You can use whatever you want. I've used the gold and you can use the silver. It'd be really pretty to do this version with silver with the white beads and a little sparkle or some shimmering beads. I was just going for kind of the country rustic look. And we used 18 gauge for the exterior. Just did our little twist, and we can use our put some little ribbon or do some for it. We can either put it here to hold it so that our pretty is still pretty, or we can use this as the how to hang it on the tree. So there you have it, a quick little Christmas tree ornament. A great project to do with the kids, great project to have. This would be pretty to do some smaller versions, maybe to put on some presents if anybody's got some Christmas Eve presents that they need to go ahead and get finished up. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that your project turns out really well. If you do make this, please show me your version. Please post pictures in the comments. Like and subscribe if you don't mind, so we can keep on doing some projects together. If you have any ideas of something you want to see us make, me and you make, we'll do it together. That's fine. Just leave me some ideas, and we'll see what we can get into. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, a blessed Christmas, and that you have a great time with friends and family. And just remember the reason for the season and have fun, relax. And thank you for joining me with Making Monday Christmas Eve edition.